Righto. That time of the week again, everyone. It is, round 4. Let's go. It is midweek. Team list came out late yesterday. Let's look into how all the team lists look as we go. See what's going to happen. There was a lot of news coming out of last round, so it was a little bit more up and down out of that one. I think the biggest positive out of this round coming up is I really think with the shift around with players in the Tigers camp, I think Warriors being over there, that's going to be a big blowout. But anyway, let's get stuck into it. First match of the round is Thursday night footy, Manly v Roosters. Now, both teams have been up and down. Roosters been very disappointing, Manly disappointing. It's just like they don't know how to put it all together properly just yet. I'm sure Roosters will eventually get there. It could be this week. But, a big but. Let's look into it. So, Manly have been pretty weak through the middle. But, there's a big but. So I've gone left side here for Manly, Cooler. But I've also gone Crichton through the middle for Roosters. I think Roosters are going to punch up through the middle, given that Manly's middle is quite weak. Their defense is really bad through that middle. I know they score and everything like that, Manly, but defense wins you games. Their middle does not have any defense. Teams just keep busting them through the middle. But Roosters, that Mark Natawaswaski, he's been really disappointing of late. He could let them down, or he could actually set this up with his defense. Jason Saab versus Tupou. I doubt there's going to be a lot of kicks going that way. So that's why I've gone Kula anytime try scorer and gone Angus Crichton through the middle for Roosters. I believe Roosters do win this. I think Roosters are going to win this very convincingly. Just depends on their right-hand side defense with Marky Mark. That's why I've had to go on. I'm going Cooler for any time and also any time for Angus Crichton. Both of these have big chances in this match to get a try. But, yes, Roosters more than likely will take the edge out of this and win it. Probably win it comfortably, but we will see. That is my selection and my opinion for that match. Righto, let's look into... Warriors, number 1 on the ladder at the moment. They are playing some really good footy. And they are back over there in NZ, where they play best. Massive loss for Luai. So Luai is out. Dewey has been cleared to play this week. Is he 100%? I highly doubt that he is 100% this week. It would be more him willing to play. I would say he's at around about maybe 80. If he cops a few big shots, that goes down to maybe 40%. So you see with me where, you've got one definite injury and then you've got another one that's 50-50. So even though I love what Tigers are doing at the moment, they don't have Luai to push them around. I'm going to have to go... I think Warriors win very comfortably, 13 plus in this match. Once they get started, their right side has been massive. Their right side's been really good, New Zealand. So up the wires for this one. We're going to go with Warriors 13 plus. And we're also going to go Leatua, anytime try scorer, and Ford through the middle there. That's the way I see it going. Tigers' left side is also weak, so yeah, it's not going to look good for Tigers. Like, they could come out. They've got to travel as well, so they're travelling over there They're the first match on Friday night, so. But New Zealand been really good, so and they've got a lot of players back too. So they've got Pompey back, Tavita's back, Klokstad back, Luton Metcalfer's back as well. Both playing. Most of these are in and playing and healthy. If New Zealand do what they've been doing already and they have these players back, they are going to be super strong. Like, this could be a monster blowout. This could be like this if Tigers don't watch their self in defense with this match, and a lot of things fall apart for Tigers in this match. Could get nasty. Waz could actually put 30 clear profit points on their score clear. So this is going to be one of the matches that I'm going to absolutely eyeball to see where both teams at, because don't forget, Tigers had a real good trial pre-season with not even their first graders in there most of the time. So, and they blew a lot of teams out that did have their first grades in there. So it will be good to see where they're at, Tigers, with their injuries and the players coming in to fill them, and also with Warriors players back. But I'm sticking with my guns here. I'm sticking with my tip here. 13 plus, 19 plus even, if you want to get a little bit more technical, but 13, Leiatua, Ford, and we'll move on. That's up the wires for everyone that goes for wires. I think they're clear winners in this one. That's how confident I am in those selections. But let's move on. We got Broncos, Dolphins, both teams playing well. Dolphins playing above what everyone thought when they said they're going to pick them for their top 8, and then they let them down a couple of times, like low scoring try margins. Everyone got worried, and then they came out last week, absolutely belted the team. This game's going to be crackers. I am not confident at picking anyone in this one. I will go Broncos because they're at home. Not confident they're going to win because they're being late starters in all their matches. We know they will come home late. That's why I'm picking Broncos to win. We're going to go Karapani for anytime try scorer, only because Dolphins have been weaker on that side and through the middle. So the stronger side is the right side for Broncos, but I am going to go to left side, Karapani. We'll stay with that. I'm not very confident. I'm going to stick with Broncos just for the head-to-head, and I'm just going to throw Karapani in there just for an anytime try scorer. And if Mariner holds up his defense like he did last week, this is going to be a very close score affair. So we'll move on with that one. Righto. Doggies and Knights. Up the doggies. Up the doggies. Come on, boys. Who we got in here? I've seen the team list, but who we got in here? Alright, so reserves. Bronson Sherry stays in the reserves, of course. Tupanua is starting this week. And we've got Hapui back, which is a big bonus. Sullivan goes onto the bench. Kurtman, Curran, same usual. Sua Baker, they're in the extended bench. Salmon, I'm not a big fan of Salmon, but we'll do what we have to do there. And also, Knights, they're full except for Ponga. Fletcher Sharp back, Schiller. Man, Knights have got a good squad this time around, even though they haven't got Brown and Ponga. I think they'll play well, Knights. I think both sides are okay. Bulldogs, they've got an elite defense system. Their attack needs to be way worked on. It did look better last week. Running the ball through the halves pairs, they were real good. Knights, they're struggling just that little bit. I think Fletcher Sharp, he creates a lot of speed through the halves on Knight's side, and Marju and Bradman Best as well. Chihuahua for Dogs played really good in defence last week. Like, he made that one mistake and then he just went bang, and his defence come out of nowhere and he was really solid. Much better than what I've seen from Sherry with defence. Attack, not so great, but defence good. That's what you want, because that's what wins your games. So, man, man, oh man, both sides are struggling to score. All right, I'm gonna go kick out anytime try, and just because I'm not 100% certain on Tuala, gonna go Bradman Best for Knights. Anytime try scorer, Bradman Best for Knights, and kick out for Bulldogs. How's that sound? And I am going to select Bulldogs here head to head. I think their defense is elite compared to Knights. So the only way they're probably going to score is on Tuala's side, through Best or Marju. So yeah, that's the way I see that panning out. Definitely head-to-head Bulldogs. I'm not letting the boys down. I'm going to keep selecting them until they show me otherwise with their defense. But their defense is solid. They could take on big teams and run with the big boys through their defense. Hopefully their attack is way better this week, because they're going to have to score some points to keep Knights off them. So they're my selections for that. Let's move on. Righto, Panthers, Eels. 100% Panthers win this head-to-head. I don't have to say any more, do I, guys and girls? No, I don't. Even though Eels have been playing real well, they're going good, but not as good as Penrith. Penrith are that level. Cleary that everyone's that level. And yeah, my anytime try scorer is Alamotti. Eels are weaker on that side, so yeah, that's the way I see it. So Adokar's side, Russell's side is a lot weaker. Alamotti, I think he eats up the margin on that side. Jenkins has been monstrous on the left side for Penrith, so and it's a little bit stronger on that side for Eels to say. Right side, Eels is okay. Left side, weaker, so I'm pretty sure they're going to change to try and go to their weaker side or push up through the middle. You know, you can look at McLean as well for an anytime try, but left side is a little bit weaker for Eels. A lot more teams are breaking through the middle to that side, so I see Alamotti probably. He could have had a few last week, but he couldn't get the free gallop room. He was off and then got tackled, and that happened a few times. He got pulled up short. I think this week Alamotti, I would say that he'll bust through Russell and Adokar. He'll either offload it and they'll score on that edge. But yeah, Alamotti for me, guys. Let's move on. We know Penrith are winning this one. Righto, Cowboys Storm. Now this is going to be interesting. I am going to go Storm here, and I think Storm win convincingly, even though they are travelling up north. It's going to be much more humid, a lot more hot, humid, sweaty, shitty weather. Good weather for the sun, but shitty as in you'll be sweating, muggy, and you feel like shit, that sort of weather. Anyway, Storms have been colder in the cold down south. They move north to the heat. I know it's going to affect them somewhat physically, but Cowboys physically, I don't think they match Storms. Storms are on another level to Cowboys at the moment. Defensively, Cowboys are bad defensively at the moment. So that figures their middle is quite weak, Cowboys. And the side that Howarth is on, that he's running, that's also weaker for Cowboys. So that's why I'm going Jack Howarth. And I'm also going to go Harry Grant through the middle. So they're my two picks. My main pick is Howarth. My little spectacle pick is Harry Grant. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But Storm's on top for me, and those are my selections and why. Righto, we've got Raiders and Sharks. I am going to stick with the Canberra Raiders here. They're at home. Hopefully the sunny weather continues for the capital city. So we get to see a real nice match here. No bullshit weather around. Hopefully it stays nice and sunny. And we get that good match, eh? Righto. So, Sharks. I don't know what's happening there. I really don't. Getting slapped around, getting abused, let a lot of people down. Raiders, they've been okay. Their defense is okay. Their attack needs to pick it up a little bit, but they're going okay. A bit similar to Bulldogs. They're going good defensively. It's just they can't get that. They just can't get over there. You know what I mean? Like they can't, you know. A bit like Happy Gilmore, go home, ball. Just go home. So, you know, it's one of those situations with Raiders. Now, I think they win here. And don't forget, they lost a major player last season. He's gone to Manly. So, you know, to replace that and to keep going, it is hard. But I think that eventually they'll lock and they'll get right into it when it really counts through the middle stages of the year to the end. They'll slowly build up on that. But yeah, yes. So yeah, you know they're both okay. They can both attack. Actually, they can both attack. Defense can be there. Oh, man. I'm going to go Hudson Young here just to go through the middle and off to that edge. Oh, I believe that he can score one in this match. He's quite capable. He went so close last week so many times. I think this week he gets 1, 2. It depends. It depends how they're both going to play. But if it's a close scoring affair, which I think it will, you want to be on the top dog at Hudson Young to get over that line. So I've gone him. But I've gone Sasagi. I've gone Sasagi as my toppy for the try scorer in this. Sharks are a little bit more weaker on that edge. So Sasagi for me. And for a little bit of extra, you know, dosh, Hudson Young for me, straight through the edge middle there. Oof. Let's go. Come on. Raiders on top with those selections for me, and that's why. Sharks, man, I don't know what's going on over there, but you need to fix whatever the hell's going on. Like that was just, last week was shit. Now we've got the bottom ones. The bottom ones for the lucky last match of the round. I'm going to stick with Dragons here. I really don't like the Flanagans right now because both being shit. But I think I see enough scoring points from the Dragons, what I've seen so far, they could win this convincingly. You don't fuck me up, Dragons, alright? You understand me? Don't stuff. It's the only time I've said that Dragons will win since the start of the season, so. And I've seen enough for them to win, to score a lot and win. Titans let their own defense down last week. They scored a few, but I don't think that's enough to break Dragons down and win. I really don't. I really think Dragons win this comfortably, and they finally they get some, progress there. So I've gone Valentine Holmes on that side, not Holmes, sorry, my bro. Holmes. I've gone Holmes. And I've gone, that's right, I've gone Sewer. So we've gone Jaden Sewer to run straight through that bloody middle there, get us one there. And I've gone Holmes on the edge over the centres of there. So yeah, I don't see enough from Titans really to. There's too many big bodies in Dragons, I think, to break through. Who have they got? Tino? That's about it, really. Campbell to score a few, like he did last week. So it's not enough. Don't let me down, Dragons, please. Flanagan, don't fuck up, man. Please don't do it to everybody again, because you're stressing a lot of people out. Dragons. All right, not me. I don't go for Dragons, but I'm tipping them here. But your own fans are freaking out, eh? So you need to do the job, get over the line, put them away very convincingly, and let our try scorers be happy and go over the line. But anyway, everyone, that is it. Rabbits are on a bye, but you know what I want to see? I want to see those comments. I want to see who you're taking, who your best tip is, your best selection, your best try scorer, your best SGM, and your best blowout. My best blowout, I think, is going to be Warriors this weekend. And that's all she wrote. And also, at the back end of this, gamble responsibly, please. Gamble responsibly. My selections and my predictions are my opinions only, going off the stats and not what other people have said. And you do what you will with them, but please gamble responsibly. We are going through tough times at the moment, so don't stuff yourself up. These are just my predictions, my opinions, my selections that I'm doing. So enjoy your weekend. I'll catch you in the other videos. Don't forget to follow all my short form as well. I do a lot of my results through short form now, just to keep it nice and easy for you guys to just click on that video and you just go, oh yeah, that's what happened, mad. Yeah, hectic. We got them ones up, boys. So or girls, there's two sides there, my bad. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy the weekend. And up the fucking dogs. Let's go, boys.